Survivor tonight is gonna be so lovely, and I don't have time to film a confessional right now because it's raining and it's late and I gotta go set up, but I will after this, and I'm so excited. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm blindsided. I almost forgot that I wanted to film this. Tonight's tribal was, I want to say it was insane, but it wasn't insane. It was extremely docile, and that was so, it was so cool. Jenna went home as a blindside, and recording was fantastic because I could scan through people's faces, such as Nicole's, who had no idea that Jenna was going to go home. Jenna, who had no idea Jenna was going to go home, because the first, Jonathan played his idol. Turns out he didn't need to play his idol because Jenna had a majority, but he played his idol and the first few votes were for him, and then they were for Paul. And then when Jenna's name first got called, you can just see the look on her face. And I felt so bad because I knew going into tribal that it was most likely going to be her. But obviously I could not tell her that. And it turns out, I don't remember who Martin said it was, and I haven't gone back to check yet, that one of the guys changed their votes. They were gonna vote for Jonathan and they voted for Jenna. And so that's why Jonathan hadn't needed to play his idol after all, because they ended up switching to Jenna. I think it was Garrett, but I'm not entirely sure. Garrett had helped to orchestrate the whole getting Jenna out. I don't talk to the guys that much, so I wasn't really sure what was going on this week. I texted JJ and Jonathan and Sarah and Nicole on my way to school because I'm not there right now. Obviously, this is not my dorm room. So I was texting them to see what was happening, and even Kira thought that it was going to be Paul this week. I heard from Jonathan, Sarah, and Nicole that it was Paul and Jonathan whose names were going to be on the chopping block. And so I felt so bad when JJ had texted me and said, oh yeah, there's this plot going on where it's probably going to be Jenna. But the fantastic thing is that there were so many other opportunities, because Jonathan has his secret advantage, which is an extra vote, and he had his idol, and he definitely could have worked with the girls. He could have worked with Jenna, Nicole, and Sarah and picked off the guys. Everybody wanted him gone, which would have made it even more fantastic if they could have blindsided, say, like Nate King, who also has an idol. But Nate, Pascal, Paul, and Garrett, so I guess it would have been 4-4. I'm not great at math. But there's so much they could have done. They could have worked together, and most people, I'm assuming, because they've been trying to get Jonathan out for 3-4 weeks now, they would not want to take him all the way to the end. They want to get him out. However, if they did take him to the end, odds are they wanted him gone, so they're not going to want to vote for him to win. However, he's playing a fantastic game, so you never know. He has told me that he wants to use his advantage to save Sarah if the time comes for that. Sarah does not know what his advantage is. I don't think anybody knows what his advantage is. I think some people know that he has an advantage, but they don't know that it's an extra vote. There is speculation that it's an extra vote. Yeah, this was a lovely tribal. And of course I'm sad to see Jenna go because she's one of my friends, but it was such a good play. And hats off to Jenna because she played a wonderful game, and I think she could have won in the end because of the moves that she's made. However, it was an excellent play by the guys who orchestrated it, so I tip my hat to them.